Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Make Our Mornings with Meg. I am Meg and this is the Loven Stamps channel. Today's project is really bright colors, which is perfect for this sunny day, so I hope it's sunny where you are. But we are going to feature some of the new things from the mini catalog, January through April. And so I'm going to highlight some of those things, as well as 2 days left to sign up for the designer series paper share that I'm offering. So you're not going to want to miss that. And let me see. Okay, if you guys are leaving comments, leave them in there. Tell me where you're viewing from, so we can say hi. And I always love seeing everybody. All right, so today's products. Ready? We are going to be using the Conversation Bubbles stamp set, which is one of my new favorites. I love the greetings in here. There are so many possibilities for cards. And I know with a lot of our new designer series papers, there are some really great feature papers where there's a lot going on in the paper. And I don't really want another like stamped image to overtake the paper. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna use Enjoy the Journey, which is this pretty one. If you saw my walkthrough of the new papers from the release, this is the ones with all of those. Let me pull this out. All those pretty mountain scenes, all those elements like that. So lots of really cool things from there. So this is a really great card for that. And the, of course, the dies that match the conversation bubbles. So Stampin' Up! Did a really fabulous thing. Now all of the dies that match stamp sets are called the same thing. So these are conversation bubble stamps and these are conversation bubble dies. So there's no longer any trying to figure out what the heck the name of the coordinating products are. So really pleased about that. Hi Trish, hey Tanya, good to see you guys. All right, so with that, let me switch our camera over and we will get started here with some products. So the papers that I have cut are Mango Melody, and this is actually Positively Pink. No, sorry, Polished Pink. Gosh, Positively Pink is really old, like 20 years old. If you know that one, leave a thumbs up for that for sure. And then the paper we're using is this designer series paper here, which like I said is Enjoy the Journey. So let me look at this paper here with you very briefly. I'll just pull this whole thing out. This is 12 by 12 paper. And it comes in these fun scenes, and some of them are a little bit more like full page than others. Some of them are half page. There's clouds. There's the mountains, more mountains. This one, which is really pretty background. So you could make this effect for sure yourself with blending brushes, but you can also just get the paper. And then the back sides are here. Lots of great choices there. So, you know what? I wonder if let me see. Sorry if I was having double audio. Hopefully that is fixed now. Anyway, the paper here, so you can get this as a full 12 by 12 paper, or you can get the paper share for 2 more days. You can sign up through the 12th, and this is how those papers come. So I'm going to switch my windows around here so I can still see everybody's comments. Okay, so these are how they come. So basically you get all of the papers from the mini catalog as a 6x6 sampling. So you're going to get lots of the cool pieces, fronts and the backs, and you get ready to stamp card bases, which is like, should have a little TM after it. But that is papers that I've selected. They match the designer series papers so that when you get your paper share, you will be able to use them very easily by just pulling out the coordinating paper. Okay, so there's a link in the video description for this. If you haven't signed up for that yet, go ahead and sign up. If you have signed up, all of the invoices have been sent, so make sure you get that covered by Friday. But it's a great way to get the papers and so forth for your pieces. So hey Bonnie, hey Carol, hey Sue. All right, so let's get started with our card. This one's a pretty quick one actually. So I just have a half sheet of Mango Melody, and I'm gonna fold this in half. And for our designer series paper, I have cut a piece to 3 inches by 4 inches, which is one of my favorite go-to sizes. And I'm going to layer this on the same color. So this is one of those mountain pieces. And let's see, my adhesive. My adhesive moved over the weekend. Some people were doing homework for high school classes, and I had to go fetch it back to my studio. So we're gonna layer this here with a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece, so really easy layering. And then I have this piece here. You can see, you can kind of turn it either direction. There's no wrong way. I'm gonna turn this way because I like sort of the opposite contrast. And this is cut to 5 1/2 by 2 1/2. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop it on here. So I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend too. Hopefully included some fun crafting opportunity time. And then we're gonna layer this here over the top. And you can see where it's wonderful to have that opposite flow of that ombre kind of look between the two colors. So obviously, one of the best things about Stampin' Up! Products is that the colors all match, so you know that your cardstock and your ink and your paper will all be beautiful together. So you don't have to worry about like trying to match reds or things like that. Okay, so we have our pieces here. So really, this is kind of our base card, and we're gonna add our greetings here from Conversation Bubbles. We have some extra stuff here that we're gonna come back to, but let's go ahead and stamp our Conversation Bubbles pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and stamp our thank you here in Mango Melody. And I don't know, do you guys find that when the weather gets dreary, you stamp more in bright colors? I feel like it's like I must, you know, have these colors happen here kind of thing. So we're doing our best to bring them about. So, all right. And then I have my wow, which I'm stamping on the polished pink cardstock with my Melon Mambo ink pad. So it's a little bit darker than the background stage, but you can see how well these things match here with our cardstock. Okay, or with our designer series paper. Now, the dies that match this come, of course, in a little container here that makes them easy to store. I store mine actually then by keeping them, let's see, I put them in here and then I put them in, and then I actually rubber band this whole package together like this with the dies rubber banded to the stamps. Usually I do them on the back side, but that's how I keep them organized in my studio so that I always have the dies when I want them. But we're gonna go ahead and use the dies here that coordinate with our greetings. So there's this thank you one, which has this funky outline, which I'm gonna show you also. And then we have our wow here. And the great thing about these dies is that they are matching for all of the stamps. So you have lots of good possibilities there. Okay, so die cutting. I'm gonna bring in my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, ta-da, which is available if you don't have one and you are thinking about getting one. The best way to get it is for half price with the demonstrator starter kit right now. So more about that in the video description and a link to my website also. Because woohoo, for half price, these guys, plus a lot of other discounts. So being a demonstrator is always a good deal. All right, I'm going to, let's see, grab some washi tape here. I don't know about you guys, but I really find that washi tape is my favorite. Even, I know that we've had magnetic plates in the past. Maybe this is ghastly and sacrilegious to say, but I prefer washi tape to magnetic platforms. I don't know about you guys, but I found that my dies are jumping all over the place, and this is just, it stays and I can move it and I don't have to, I love it. Now, when you are running your plates through, do not line them up. See how mine are staggered? You will have a much better experience. The top plate goes through first, and then the other ones just follow along, and it just goes in so nice and easily. So, Sue says she keeps her stamps and her dies banded together too. Hey, Margie. Okay, and so then we have our die cut pieces here. We have our perfect little wow. We have our little thank you. And then see, oh, you can see I stamped this earlier. There is this edge piece here. Now, if you have pieces that are stuck in there, I honestly find my easiest is to just press a point down into the back of them with my take your pick tool, maybe not quite so aggressively, so you get a giant hole in it like that. Usually you can kind of squish that out. All right. But anyway, I use my take your pick tool all the time for popping things out. There are actually more usefully these little tiny holes in here, which is where you should be popping things through. So I guess do that, not what I showed you the first time. All right, so we have our piece here. We're gonna bring our card back in. And I actually also have a die cut that I've run through of Mango Melody cardstock. So I just ran this through before our Stamp Together started here so that I have these pieces because I want this outline. So we're gonna outline this here and we're gonna have our wow, so our thank you, wow, kind of piece here. And then I'm going to add, I want some extra little layering here to kind of set pieces off. And so I have this piece of the paper. Basically, I must have cut it from here. I just cut a little strip. It's about 1/2 inch, and I'm gonna flip it over. And then I have a piece of this velvet ribbon. Okay, I had some help in my studio getting kits packed for to-go kits from last month. So everybody should have those soon if you haven't already gotten yours. But my helper was saying that she loved the like squishy factor of the velvet. So it's extremely satisfying. This is really, really pretty ribbon. It's Pale Papaya faux velvet trim, and it is available now in the April through January through April. I just want it to be April. How about you guys? Catalog. Hey, Cheryl. All right, so let's go ahead and put these things together. I am going to add some adhesive to the back of this strip. I'm gonna pop this on like so. I kind of want to pull it down. And then I'm going to add our velvet strip here, like so. And I'm just gonna put some adhesive on the back of that. I like to use my strong adhesive, my Seal Plus, because I think it sticks a little bit better to the back. And can you see those little, I think you can actually, those little lines of adhesive, there you go. Those are a really great super sticky thing. So I'm gonna pop this on here staggered, but hopefully straight. I might have to trim a little of that because I don't really want it to go straight across. I want it to like have a little stagger to it. So let's go ahead and trim a teeny bit. Always dangerous to trim when you are not having your pieces there. But there we go. Now I can pop this on here, there. And then our wow is gonna go out here, I think. There we go. So we don't want to cover up too much of the mountains. All right, so let's put these pieces on. I'm going to show you a trick here. With these, I'm going to set them flat and re-put them together. Remember, this is cut with the same die. Get it nice and flattened in there. And then I'm going to take my adhesive, my Stampin' Dimensionals here, and I'm going to put my dimensionals on the intersection between the two pieces of cardstock. And what that is going to do is hold them together for me, so I don't have to try and like stick them separately. And then I'm gonna pop this down here, ta-da. And then we're gonna put our wow on here at the top. Now, we're not finished, of course, because we need to do 2 more things. And one of them is to stamp our envelope. So I have my envelope here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll do our thank you wow, actually. So I'm gonna do thank you, and then wow, overlapped. I love these for overlapping in different places. And then we need to stamp the inside of our card. So this is just 4 by 5 1/4. And I haven't used this one yet, but we're gonna pull it out now. So I'll give you a quick lesson in mounting stamps. When your stamps come, they are these cling stamps, red rubber cling stamps. You're gonna peel off the paper from the back. You're going to flip this to the side where you see that little slit in the middle. You're gonna bend it to pull those pieces off. And then you're just going to take your stamp and set it down on top of there. And I just kind of look around the edge and make sure that I'm checking. The dies that cut the sticker and the stamp are the same shape. So those 2 things should match, and you pull those up and you are set to go. So let's see. I think I have well, I have this little star from this stamp set that I haven't used yet also. So I'm gonna put some of these on here, and then inside our card, we are going to use our little like exclamation thing like this. Yay! All right, so let's stick this inside our card. I don't know, what do you guys think? Oh, I have inky fingers. Keep your Stampin' chamois handy for inky fingers. That's a great ink magnet way to just clean those up without having to like get up and go wash the ink off your hand. Holy cow, I have ink everywhere. That's okay, we're just having fun this morning. So happy Tuesday, everybody. It's a happy inky day. Okay, so we have that. We are, of course, not still done because I have these gorgeous rhinestones standing here. These are the new iridescent pastel gems from the mini catalog also. And we are going to pop these on. I love to use my take your pick tool for this. The little putty end here is great. And the technique is called slide and stick. So I'm gonna slide that rhinestone off the backing and go here and stick. Did you like how I had to think about that one for a while? Slide and stick, slide and stick. There we go. Our wow, thank you, to go with our inside of our card. It's so tempting to want to put rhinestones in there, but I'm not going to. And then our coordinating envelope. So lots of really fun blingy pieces. Now, if you missed the part at the beginning, I was talking about signing up for the Designer Series paper share. You get all of the papers, so 10 different papers from the main catalog. You can sign up for the embellishments if you want to, and if you sign up for the embellishments share add-on, then you actually get all of the Sale-A-Bration papers with card bases too. So a really cool link in the video description to get that, and you have to sign up by the 12th. It will close. So, all right, let's see here. Did I miss anything? I'm gonna pop back over on, I think we're good. So hope you guys have had a fun morning so far, that you enjoyed our very bright and cheery card. Actually, would you like to see another card with the same layout? What did I do with it? It's right over here. So I actually had card pieces left from a card that I shared last month. So this is our Puffin Party Stair Step card. So if this looks familiar, it might because this was from the December card kits. And there is our fun Puffin card with our stair step. So it's a pop-up. Don't you love a good pop-up card? Well, anyway, I had an extra one of these kits cut, and I thought, what am I going to do with that? So I converted it into a card. So you can see the pieces. I flipped the main 3x4 paper over to the front, other side. And then the paper that was 5.5, I think it's actually 6 by 2.5, that was the stair step in here. There we go, stair step, became the front layer for this card. And then you can see here the resemblance between these two. Both very fun, bright, cheery cards, but a difference in stamp, or difference in Designer Series paper. And otherwise, same stamp set. So there we go, the middle. I don't know, do you guys have a favorite? Do you prefer the one with the mountain paper? This is the Enjoy the Journey paper, or this is the Sale-A-Bration Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. So either way, both packages of these paper give you lots of choices for different colors and themes and so forth. And of course, the Conversation Bubbles stamp set has lots of all fun, happy occasion greetings to share. So, all right, guys, well, have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will look forward to seeing you on Thursday for another Maker Mornings with Meg video. As always, I appreciate your support. Links to order supplies are in the video description. If you have any questions about anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out. I am happy to provide excellent customer service and help you with your questions. So, all right. Oh, Margie says she likes the pattern switch. Yeah. Always changing things up, right? Kind of fun. So happy stamping, everyone. Have a super fabulous day, and I'll see you again on Thursday.